Fight House and fight out of Pakistan. Put your hands together and the referee in charge is Mr. Abdullah.
We are ready to go. Aqib Awan feels like he has to make up for the mistakes of his last fight. Etisham Ansari really wants to make a statement and really get things kicking off for India here. He's fighting.
Nice timing. Nice timing on the hook.
He's clipped him.
And he got clipped.
Watch out for a guillotine potentially here. Armen guillotine.
Front headlock has begun.
Is he silly because he jumped the gilly? There's only one way to find out. Ansari putting everything he can into trying to create a little bit of separation. Awan putting everything he can into this choke. Indian fighter on top, trying to wall walk is
wall walk in.
And he takes the back. This is where he thrives. One hook, two hook.
1.5 right now. Bang, nice uppercut. That is a beautiful technique and it hurt.
There is the hook, clean in. Ansari looks calm. Aqib Awan yet to really break his own grip there. That's what he's going to have to do.
Ansari, very advanced. This technique very rarely works at this elite level.
It's uncomfortable, but it is not going to elicit it. To get those hands free, may use strikes. Is he holding onto the glove a little? Mount for the Pakistani fighter.
It's about to rain elbows, Brave Nation. 10 seconds to go. Very smart work not to burn his forearms out. Looking for a choke that likely wouldn't happen. Like to see him throw 1 or 2 more shots. Bing, round ends. Unofficial judge. Irish Thunder, who'd you like in that round?
You know, if I'm thinking about the round as a whole, I have to be inclined to go 10-9 Aqib Awan. I believe yes, he absorbed a couple of shots early, but then, for my money, he was the closer guy to finishing the fight. He was working for the rear naked choke. His positional dominance was smart. 10-9 round for Aqib Awan for me.
Agreed wholly, and courtesy of our global apparel partner, Top 10, we're looking at some of the reasons why we saw Aqib the Alpha Awan as winning that round, but that was one beautiful technique. Had the back, took it down. Nice up kick right there.
Perhaps a little bit too overly enthusiastic when he was jumping the guillotine. But a very good round for Aqib Awan, and I think, as you've alluded to earlier, I think he's now worked out those.
Round 2 of fight 2 and fight number 1 in our India versus Pakistan battle tonight here at Brave Combat Federation 92.
This is why we love flyweight MMA. Maybe feels that oh, beautiful attempt at the head kick. Disdainful shrug away. I'm surprised Ansari didn't follow that up and try and get in the dominant position. Oh, he wobbled him.
The Alpha doing a very good job. Crazy, not leaving himself open. He's got a caught kick right now. Number 1 way to get somebody down in MMA. It didn't work yet.
Frenetic action in the second round here. We're approaching the midway point of the round.
50-50 on the fence.
Big takedown attempted here from Ansari. Denied. Beautiful balance exhibited by Awan.
Ansari has those hands connected. And now they're open. Beautiful elbow on the separation. That
smart.
is mixed martial arts. When the grappling doesn't work, boop, go right flawlessly into striking.
Oh, beautiful leg kick once again.
In, down.
Trying to get in on an ankle as Aqib Awan. Now the only thing when you try and get in on a heel hook is you have to commit both your hands to it.
And you really can't pull it off when your opponent's standing. You got to bring the opponent down to the ground. Looking for a knee slice now. Very tough to make it work with a grip around the hips, grip around the top of the thigh. It can work.
Ansari actually looked at his corner and shook his head. There's potential for a back elbow here if he wants.
Something we don't see a lot of. Soften up those elbows a little bit with a knee.
Elbows to the shin, interesting.
Looking for a crossface. Maneuvering in the 3rd round.
Once again, big shots landed. Aqib Awan finishes the round on top once again, and we know Kirik, that recency bias exists in mixed martial arts. Is there a potential?
Sham Ansari.
Here we see some of the action. Some nice exchanges early in the round. I get the feeling that Ansari is maybe not gassed by any stretch of the imagination, but fatigue is slowly starting to creep in. Was he potentially trying to reserve a little bit of energy there?
That would be a wise, if indeed his arms were heavy. What happens, Brave Nation, if you haven't been in there? Your arms get pumped full of blood, and you can barely, and they are just about to go at it. Round number 3, third and final. It may very well be an even round, 19-19 thus far. These corners are both excellent. I believe that's what they've told their...
Start to turn it up a little bit now.
Nice timing from the Alpha. Very, very smart, Phil. Stuck his hand out, invited his opponent to try and throw shots over the top. Level change, get on the hips. We got a turnover.
And I believe another contributing factor to Aqib Awan getting that takedown was the fatigue once again in Ansari. I think if he had been a little bit better conditioned, he would have been able to spring back and defend. This is where we want to see him frame off and land some big shots. Watch out for the guillotine.
Nice job. Reversal of fortunes here.
Once again with the arm and guillotine. How much faith does Aqib Awan have in that guillotine?
Like to see Awan get onto his side. It's tough to finish there. The forearms on the side of the neck.
And this, if he continues to try and score this guillotine, he's going to gas his arms out. He's going to have to make a readjustment. Ansari pops the head.
He distance to strike hard.
Oh, beautiful sweep from Aqib Awan.
Brave Nation, we promised you beautiful grappling. It is delivering.
Landed some big shots. This is not intelligent defense.
Ansari has got a bridge. He's got a bridge. He's got to move. He cannot simply cover his head.
Just like that, Aqib Awan banishes the Ghost of Brave Combat Federation 85 and gets a big win here in the third round, running his record now to 6-3. What a finish. Pakistan are 1-0 up in the series.
TKO in round 3. And this India versus Pakistan series, it sees Pakistan up by 1.
Well, this is what we said, Kirik. Neither fighter going into that third and final round could be incredibly confident that they had won rounds 1 and 2. If you were to be guaranteed of being the victor, you needed to finish, and that is exactly what Aqib Awan did.
Sham Ansari, disconsolate. I believe he's broken his hand, Phil. He based on his body language, based on his facial expression, I'm seeing something worse than fatigue. I'm seeing something worse than the pain of losing a fight.
He's pointing to his foot and his arm. It'll be interesting. I can't remember anything distinct in the fight that would have caused such an injury, but...
If there was a pre-existing injury, Phil, that could do it. Brave Nation, we're just waiting to see if Sham Ansari can get to center cage by himself for the formalities. We see Aqib the Alpha Awan giving thanks to his maker.
You see where he attempted the arm and guillotine. Was this in the first round? And you see Ansari on top. He did have some good moments, but what a sweep.
Scissor.
Your winner by TKO due to strikes from Pakistan.